Alright, first we're going to start out with our thread. Start wrapping it. Right down to the, right butt section of the hook and right before the shank starts. Now we're going to take a little bit of our Mega Simi seal in deep Leech. Take some of the fibers, just kind of start rolling between your fingers to make a nice long strand, as this is going to be your tail. Now when that's done, you're going to want to cut it in half with the thread. Just wrap it around the thread itself and just lay it right on top of the hook. Make some wraps. I like to go all the way up to the front. Make a few wraps in the front where the head cone is, and then come back down. Now we're going to make a dubbing loop. Come on. There we go. Wrap it all the way back. Alright. I have a rotary dubbing tool. Set that thread right in there. I'm going to do whip finish up here. Secure that thread in place. So now we're ready to stick some of this Simi seal in between for the dubbing loop. Oh, come on. So we're just going to push this forward all the way up to the top. You can pack as much or as little as you want. I like to pack a little bit extra so it looks, I can brush some more out to give it a more buggy look. So after pack all that in, just start twisting it. If you want to back off of it a little bit, so you don't want it too tight, you can do that. I like mine a little bit more tight, but then you just start wrapping all the way to the front. It's really handy with a rotary vise, especially when you whip finish in the front. Now at the front, where the cone is, it's going to be a little bit more thick, so you want to kind of work it in there, making sure the material's trapped right behind the cone head. And then just make a few wraps right in front. And right behind the cone head in front of your material. Carefully snip off that excess material. Try to get this out of the dubbing loop. There we go. finally, we're going to whip finish. Now you can use a smaller head in the size 6. I went a size bigger for a 2 to 4 hook, because it's a 5mm bead, or a cone head, excuse me. I just like the look. And after your whip finish twice, you want to clip it. And you're basically done. Now, I take my, my brush here and start brushing. Maybe it's a little bit too rough. Start brushing this out. There we go. This hairline brush is very nice. Picked it up for about $4, but it really gets the job done quite fast. Now, as you can see, the fibers with your dubbing brush, when you brush out the fibers, it gives that more of a buggy look. That's the advantage of having this mega Simi seal as opposed to the Simi seal. Makes it really nice and buggy. Really. It's fantastic in the water. So brush it as much or as little as you like, and that, my friends, is the Simi Seal Leech.